در خدمت یکی از بهترین وکالیستای مدرن دثکوریم، کسی که با ساینت سوارم 4 تا آلبوم منتشر کرده، یکی بهتر، و باعث افتخار این کامیتیه که اینجاییم با دیوید سامونیک.
I'm very excited. I think this is like my first time doing anything in your region of the world, so I'm excited to talk about some stuff, you know?
Yeah, David the International.
تو برای ما یک افسانه ای و ما جفتمون طرفدار پراپا قرص ساینز آف سوارمیم و آلبومای شما رو مثلا حدود 100 باری حداقل گوش دادم.
Good, I need it.
و ما عاشق صداتیم. استایل وکال تو با بقیه وکالیستای دثکور مدرن فرق میکنه. تو عملاً امضای خودتو داری و به امضای خودت رسیدی.
Yeah, see, I try to do my own thing so I don't sound like everybody else, because like I can like sound like iconic people, you know, but it's not the ability to do it, it's the how you use it thing, you know. So that's kind of where I try to stay in my own path. There's like trending stuff going on, I stay away from all that. I try to do my own thing. People might say it might be goofy, but I think it's sick. So
Josh Schroeder mentioned that thing too on the Nail the Mix thing. For example, he was talking about when David is recording vocals, maybe he sit on a bench or on a chair, like yes, he's sitting in a unnecessary, you know, situation to manage all of the gutturally brutal sound. It was very tough.
Yeah, like I sit down to track all of my stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm just comfortable. I don't need to stand up and like put all of my life into it, you know what I mean? It became it's almost like my second language, you know. I give you guys credit for knowing English. I just know how to do deathcore.
صدات که از قابل تشخیص ترین صداهای دثکور امروزه.
Yeah, thank you.
این استایل وکال رو طی این سالها چطور ساختی؟
Trial and error, you know. It was like once I started like sounding like Phil Bozeman, I was like, okay, I need to like chill out. Because like him and Nate Johnson are like my like Mount Rushmore, as you would say in the States. Like very important people to me, where like I think that they sound awesome. So like I tried to find that sound and then try to find my own voice within that. So it was like once I start sounding like someone else, that's whenever I'm like, okay, I need to tweak that a little bit more. Or if my band members are like, oh man, that sounds like this person or that person, I'm like, all right, I need to redo that because I don't want to sound like everybody else. It's like whenever you listen to like Shakira versus like Mariah Carey, like, you know, their voices are completely different. And like that's kind of like the ideology I have behind my vocals is the more I don't sound like somebody, the more successful I've been. So I try to stick to that mentality.
How did your career actually start, and what got into, you know, extreme metal in the first place?
So what got me in my first band, if you really want to start from the beginning.
Yeah, from this
I was walking home from a party with one of my best friends back in the day.
Yeah.
And this is when iPods were really that's not hard, and I'm just like, yeah, you know. And he's like, bro, you gotta start a band. And then next thing you know, a few months go by and I'm in my first band with a few of my friends. Absolutely horrible. It was not good at all. And then I ended up quitting that band after a while so I could focus on school. And then that kind of didn't work out too well. So joined another band, got kicked out of that one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I got kicked out of a band. It's funny. There's just a closer friend in the circle that like he was more popular. So, yeah, but now he works at Giant Eagle. So, but okay. So, and then I really focused on school for a while. I went to college. I ended up going to get a degree in welding technology and metallurgy. While I was going to college, a few of my friends approached me to just be in a band and just do it for fun. And I was like, absolutely, because I was still going to shows nonstop. Like, I was a big mosher back in the day. Like, there's like videos of me like beating the shit out of people to the Acacia Strain. You know what I mean? So like, there's historic evidence hidden somewhere on YouTube. But started that band, and as I was finishing college and trying to start a life and stuff, I was like, I want to experience touring and what it's like of all these people that I like look up to.
Yeah.
So I really tried. I did the whole do it yourself version of touring. Absolutely miserable. It was very hard. But then while I was in my career of welding, that's whenever Signs hit me up and asked me if I would want to fill in for them for a tour. I told them the only way that I would do it is if I had a chance to be the guy. So they gave me a shot. I had a week to learn their entire set and how to do vocals like the original singer, which it was like the same, but it's different. You know what I mean? Like, had to find my own approach to it. Because it was like the first time the album ever got toured on.
Yeah.
So that's whenever I started touring with Signs, and I did my first tour, and they were like, you absolutely crushed it. I made no money. And they were like, you're a real team player of just helping us get through this, and we want to work with you and keep you around.
Nice.
So after the next tour, we announced that I was Signs, and the rest is history.
Nice, man. Nice.
That's a fast forward version of the career. I left out a lot of ups and downs, dude.
Nice, nice.
وقتی جوان‌تر بودی کدوم وکالیستای دثکور بیشترین تاثیر رو رود گذاشتن؟
Whenever I was younger, okay. So there was this band called Dance Club Massacre. The highs of that band were so shrill and scary. I really, really loved that. It was a very spooky atmosphere, grindcore kind of vibe. It's not really like deathcore, but like they were a huge influence for me for the highs. Back in the day, moving forward, I definitely got to throw the hat out to the band Amir. Frankie definitely inspired me and was a large contributing factor of me being able to do vocals more in the deathcore space. I definitely have to say that Phil Bozeman and Nate Johnson, I love Nate's work. I love Phil's work. That's probably like the groundwork of what my like low tone comes from. That's how impactful they were for me. I definitely got to shout out Dickie Allen, because every band he was in always impacted me in some type of way where I was just like, I got to get better, or that was absolutely sick. like I need to come up with something that can stick out against that. You know what I mean? Like, he's a buddy of mine, and that's cool to like be able to say. But back in the day, like in his old bands, even before he was an infant, he impacted me. Kind of like moving forward into today's time, I do have people that are impacting me, which is in different territories than just like vocals. Like I just did a tour with Lorna Shore, getting to share the stage with Will every day and seeing how he like controls the crowd, how the band in general puts on a show. It took my head to a whole new level of thinking, and I'm very grateful for that, because you don't have too many bands that you tour with where like they actually impact you in a positive manner, at least in my experience. You know, like there's always a band that's like, oh man, those guys were dicks, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that wasn't the case with these guys. Granted, I've been friends with them for like maybe like 8 to 10 years, you know. So just like seeing the level that they grew to, and being able to be there with them and support them. And there was a lot of nights where I was doing Prison of Flesh with them, and it was just very hard, not gonna lie, because that breakdown at the end of that's absolutely insane. So yeah, like I would definitely say that those are some very impactful people in my life, of like the beginning, middle, and like current, you know. Also, I gotta, if I can say, Mitch from Suicide Silence before I move on too far, because like, let's be real here.
Yeah,
That
it was
that
like
guy, yeah, that guy was the icon of deathcore, and in my eyes, he still is. There's that legacy will never be polished over. You know what I mean? He's like Michael Jordan in deathcore, dude.
yeah.
You know.
It's a fact.
So you know, looking back at your time in Signs of the Swarm, what would you say has been you know, your biggest achievement with the band so far, in your opinion?
In my opinion, breaking into the United States festival seasons. I feel like that is my biggest achievement. It's very, very hard for a band like Signs to get on those kind of festivals. I'm very grateful for my team that I have that got me to that point, because it's not just me and my band. It's the people that no one even knows about, that really helps us get to these like landmarks of like, wow, we're doing this now. You know what I mean? So it's like thinking on it, like there are other like achievements where like I was like, man, I never would have thought that I'd be playing in Australia to like 800 people, or playing the sold out shows in Japan, or doing festivals in Europe. But like those seemed kind of easy to accomplish, you know. But I annoyed people for about 5 years trying to get on those damn festivals in the States. And shout out Danny Wimmer for actually putting faith into us, because they put us on once, we made noise, and they keep bringing us back. And I'm so grateful for that, because those festivals are so fun. I get to play to like maybe 10 to 20,000 people.
Yeah, damn, that's the thing, man.
Yeah, it's like one of those experiences. Whenever I'm on stage, every time I'm just like kind of fighting back the proud tears, you know. Just like everything that me and my team and my band has accomplished, like that's like a huge kind of moment for us, where I would definitely like to say that that's my best accomplishment.
Yeah, true. Nice, man. Wish we could be there.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta break in over your guys' way. I would love to.
We love it.
After you messaged me, I like looked into like the areas, and you guys have some beautiful places over there. I'd love to see.
Thanks a lot, dude.
اجرای کدوم ترک Signs of the Swarm روی استیج از همه سخت تره؟
The song Unbridled. I didn't even have to think about that. That song is so hard.
Yeah.
Funny story. There's this one time we were playing that song,
Yeah.
and I fell off stage.
Damn.
Yeah, like I landed on a barrier and everything. It hurt so bad.
Damn. Yeah, man, that's tough. Did you get injured or something like this?
My ribs were a little sore, but like no major damage. But it was it's just funny because that's like the first memory that comes to that whenever I say anything about that song. But that one is definitely
for you, right?
Wait, what's that?
Your burden song, actually.
Yeah, like it's definitely tough. But like yeah, like it's so tough it beat me up.
So out of all of the song you've released, I mean, Signs of the Storm, obviously, which one are you most proud of or enjoy listening to it the most? Because you hit the recording and do a bunch of hours to that song. So what is it for you?
I would have to say probably I Won't Let You Die.
Yeah.
That song, I did a lot of like the production of like adding like the weird voices and put a lot of time and effort into that one, where that came out very special. It wasn't viral, but it was very successful. Plus like the chorus, like it was like one of the first times where me and the band actually wrote something together, like as a team, like lyrically. Like I remember sitting at Josh's and we're just like, no, that's not hard enough, and just kept like working together. And it was like one of the first times where like me and my guys really locked in together. Which that was a big moment for me, because like I felt like we were starting to become a team more than like, oh, I'm just in charge of this, figure that out. That's your department. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like, trust me, like in past music, like there would be like, that ain't it, but this was like the first time where we really worked together, like with lyrics. Because like I could say anything and it sounds cool, but like whenever you actually read it and it's cool without hearing anything is like the big cool part for me, Yeah, it's also has like influence from a movie that I really like. It's a movie called Incantation.
Oh, I never heard about it.
Literally, if you put it on the very beginning of that movie, you're gonna be like, no shit.
I
had to like mess with it so I wouldn't get sued, but it's one of my favorite ones for sure. It's always so fun to play live. People scream the whole "I Won't Let You Die" part. It's such a big boom, like it hits so hard and it's just so energetic and fun. I would say that that's my favorite one to listen to and to play live.
Nice.
At least at this moment in time.
Nice.
What's your favorite Signs of the Storm album?
Favorite Signs of the Swarm album? I gotta say Amongst the Low and Empty, 100%. I love my new record, but there was something about Amongst the Low and Empty. It started off as just me, Bobby, and Mike writing it, and then we found our fourth member while we were writing that record and brought him in. He did his thing on the record. It was just a very special moment for us, where it's like we found like our new family. First time working with Josh, There's just so many firsts about that where it has like a very special spot in my heart. Like I know the title track kind of exploded online, like amongst Low and Empty itself.
Yeah.
I know it exploded very well, but like the rest of the songs in that album are very special to me because I was in a very, very weird place whenever I wrote that. And also that was like the first time where like me and Mike discovered that we're great working together on making like the vocal stuff done. But yeah, like that's definitely like my favorite record, and I will forever cherish that, both the memories and the music.
Yeah, I remember in the I think it was Dream Killer song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Schroeder was one of the actor. Am I right?
yeah.
How do you guys decide? So let's put Josh here.
See, I was like trying to think of how we could incorporate him somehow.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a big sucker for that kind of stuff, like leaving little Easter eggs around for like the diehard fans.
Yeah.
I'm a big sucker for that. So like somebody that just like casually listens to metal and like don't know who he is, they're just like, oh, there's this guy here painting and these demons are taking control of him. But in my eyes, I seen the person that helped me build my first record with Century Media, and I seen me and the guys as those demons, like making him do the things. At least that's what my imagination went to, but he was very impactful for us, where we kind of found our home for making a record. We went and returned to him for our last record.
Yeah.
And we plan to go to him for our next.
Nice.
It's just, he's a very special person in my life. And I really like to include people in on the actual visuals. Like there's actually a couple music videos I use my wife.
Yeah.
Inspired by like kind of like Rob Zombie, you know what I mean? Like that dude, he throws his wife in everything, and so like that's where like I make her look different every time, but you can't tell she's the same person, but she's definitely in a lot of them. But yeah, like pulling it off though, Josh came down. He was all about being in it. Because like he loves video stuff, like making like videos and shit. Like, so he was just like, yeah, I'm definitely down. I'll be there. Yeah. My
He's
Josh
very
impression's
cool
pretty
and
good.
calm person.
Yeah.
Genius in the same.
Honestly, genius is an understatement. He's a psychopath. He's a brilliant psychopath, and I appreciate him so much. I have a relationship with him where like I'll text message him on his birthday, you know what I mean? Or wish him a happy Christmas and all that stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's great. I love working with him. I couldn't imagine working with someone else because he'll flat out tell me my shit sucks. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta do something better here. And it's hard to come by people that are like that. Because like a lot of times people like to just be like, oh, that's so sick, and then talk shit about it later, but he's just like, no, that ain't it, but you gotta come up with something better. I remember whenever he did that for the Malady chorus, it was like the first time it like broke me. I was like, dude, like, what do you mean? Like, I thought this was great. Like, oh man, locked me inside that room and came in there, and he was just like, all right, think about this. Get your head in this place. Write something.
Write something, man.
What's your best album you heard this year?
Oh, best album this year. Shit. The Whitechapel record came out this year, right?
Yeah.
I definitely got to give it to them 1,000%. I'm very happy that they kind of returned to some older sounds. I really liked like Hickory Creek and the other ones. But I definitely got to say that their new record, Hymns, is great. I can play it start to finish. The new Acacia Strain record is phenomenal. I love that record. It's very unique sounding, and it sounds like the Acacia Strain, and I very appreciate that. But the best, Whitechapel, easily. That's just, it hits a certain nostalgia for me. Them returning to like the mad side of Whitechapel instead of the sad side, you know. And that was very impactful for me. Trying to think if there's any other albums that the new Varials album was really good too.
Oh yeah, I think Josh Schroeder was the
he was. That might be why I like it so much. But I love those guys in Varials, and they're great. I've toured with them. They're a great time. I saw them with their new singer. It sounds awesome. So that I definitely got to give them a point. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely a solid record. And plus, I'm a sucker for hardcore, dude.
So, what do you think about the new wave of MySpace Deathcore revival bands? You know, do you see it as a nostalgia, or do you think these bands are bringing something fresh to Deathcore?
So I don't want to say it's fresh because they're essentially just, it's referencing a time frame itself. Because like I can listen to some of the MySpace revival stuff and I'm like, this just sounds like The Cleansing, or this sounds like this, or this sounds like that.
Yeah.
And that just might be because I'm old and like I lived through that, and that was like a pivotal moment for me. I'm curious what their future will hold of trying to create their own sound. Just with that in mind. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying it's not sick, but I'm the type of person that where I feel like if it's been done before, it's kind of just boring. But there's like a different way to approaching it. Like look at Knocked Loose, for example. They kind of hit like making old hardcore in a new production and made a spin on it, but it took them some time to find it.
Yeah.
So that's where I believe that once they like kind of go through the moments and trying to be like, well, who are we? Instead of people trying to compare us to a timeline 20 years ago, because there's always that the retro nostalgia vibe that kind of resurfaces after a certain amount of time. It's a matter of the longevity of it, how long it can actually survive. Because like I've seen bands come and go over close to it. I got like 8 years with Signs, but I've been in the industry for like 15.
Yeah.
So I've seen bands come and go, and bands that are very unique and original disappear, and bands that kind of are heavily influenced by something else kind of get popular and then fall off. I hope nothing but the best for everybody, because everyone's journey, I hope that it's a pleasant one. But there's the side of me where like I don't like poorly produced music.
Overproduced, you mean?
No, like where it sounds like it was made 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the technology for it to sound great.
Yeah.
We have people that like can make it sound good. Why does it sound like it was recorded on an 8-player? You know, like maybe that's just the aesthetic of trying to approach a nostalgic vibe. I'm not sure, but it's not for me. I would like, there's like bands like Revenant where like I just saw them recently. And honestly, they're great guys, and I hope that nothing for the best for them. They're really young,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. And whenever I was young, I was inspired by the things that I thought was sick. And like you could see that, you know, whenever you see them live, like you could tell who inspired them, and that's really awesome. But like with their new song that they put out, because I've been trying to keep track with them, you know, I want to take them on tour and stuff. Their new song, it seems like they're starting to find their own lane of like what they're doing. And like it's really cool to watch someone like build that up, kind of like the Knock Loose experience, you know.
Yeah.
And there's like another band that's in the whole MySpace revival concept is Psycho Frame.
Yeah.
I enjoy their stuff. I am really good friends with their drummer Leo. I took him out on tour whenever he played in Worm Shepherd. So maybe I have a sweet spot for him because of that. You never know how the brain works, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but in general though, I'm ready for the new thing to happen. Where, because like you always see these trends of things happening.
Yeah.
And I'm very bored of the MySpace revival stuff. I'm very bored of it. It's just I lived that. I've actually lived it. Like I went to the shows, I've experienced all that, and I'm just like, it's cool for like people that don't know it and they're just fans of old music, and they're like, oh, must have been what it's like.
Yeah.
But it could all, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't like the bands of that or anything. It's just not what I would go to listen whenever I'm trying to just vibe out and listen to heavy music, you know. Because like if I want to listen to that stuff, I'm just gonna go listen to like Hellbound by Fit for an Autopsy, or I'm gonna go listen to Suicide Silence, or I'm gonna go listen to Old Whitechapel, excuse me.
No,
But you know what I mean? Like that's why I don't need the present nostalgia whenever I can go back and listen to the music where I actually have memories and it's actually nostalgic to me.
yeah.
So it's just a different personality, I guess, you know, but the music's cool. But yeah, I just don't want to give off the wrong impression, you know, because like their music's great. They're cool guys. Just not for me.
So I got you. Actually, I just something, you know, I saw the ex-member of Jackass collaborated with you guys recently. I have to ask, what's the story behind that?
Okay,
And
so
I was surprised because he wasn't in the latest Jackass teaser, but he was, then suddenly showed up in the Signs of the Song post. It's like, whoa.
okay. So I have to start from the beginning. We're doing a music video that we've never kind of done before. And I was like, it'd make it really special if we got a bunch of cameos. So like I reached out to like Will to be from Lorna Shore to be in the video. I asked my friend Jack from 156 Silence to be in the video. Reached out to Dying Fetus to see if one of the members from them would want to be in it. Bobby like reached out to like Matt Greiner from August Burns Red. We just like have a long list of all these cameos of people that are like playing parts in the music video. And while we were like kind of spitballing names, I was like, how crazy would it be if we got Bam? And then, so like my manager's like, I don't know how the hell we're going to pull that off. And then he was thinking, and then one of the music video directors we worked with, he owed us a favor essentially. And he was like, I know Bam. Let me connect you guys and see if we can make this happen. And he reached out, got his phone number, got my manager in touch. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to be in town. I'm going to be at the castle that day. And that's not far from there. We'll just slide over. He ended up coming with one of the Dern brothers, where they're the professional skateboarder, and he did some tricks for the music video as well to kind of just send it over the roof.
Nice.
I don't want to give away what Bam's doing yet. I need to save that cookie.
Yeah, sure.
But it's fucking hilarious. And if I were to tell younger Dave that he's going to be in a video with Bam Margera, I don't think I would believe myself. You know, it's just kind of wild, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but I honestly didn't think he was going to come the entire time. I was just like, oh, he's just saying it, because he didn't ask for money. He didn't, like, nothing. He asked for nothing. He just showed up and was just like, what's up? I'm Bam Margera. I was like, what? And he was such a nice guy, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And, it was just a very surreal experience, and I'm very grateful that he came and he brought friends, and he was a good sport about everything, you know.
Yeah, he's
I wanted him. I really wanted him to kick my guitar player in the nuts, but he wouldn't do it.
Damn.
I wanted it so bad, dude.
So you're hyped for new Jackass, the best and last?
I feel like it's a cash grab.
Oh,
But because like the last couple were kind of just like, I saw that on the show, or you made another movie of that, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it. Don't get me wrong. Something to just like have a few funny laughs, hit the nostalgic vibe, because they're gonna be playing like older clips. They just did Bam dirty. They should have had him there. They should have.
Yeah, true. I was so sad when he just, said, I'm out. So damn.
Hey, you know what I mean? But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'll still go see it because Johnny Knoxville's hilarious.
Johnny Knoxville,
Steve.
he's a legend, man. He's my idol.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Dude, if I ever got a chance to meet Steve-O, I would dap him up. I'd be like, brother. Because that guy, he
is a fucking
like,
legend.
Yeah, he's a fucking legend for real. He's the next, generation of human. You have to understand what is going on.
yeah.
What does heaviness mean to you right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's changed every time I hear the new heavy, or I try to think of the new heavy. Right now, I feel like that lyricism is kind of a forgotten part of what's going on in heavy metal. I feel like that the lyrics are a forgotten thing, where everybody is using the same rhymes. Everybody's using the same kind of words. It's just I feel like that right now, that's the new heavy for me. Whenever I hear something that's so well put, like Applauding You, for example.
Mhm.
That one song, this is for my friends who put needles in their veins. That song, like that, it's like metalcore, but that is heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the words are so heavy that it hits your soul. That's the new heavy for me. That's just me personally. Because like there's even like the Faceless. They're a technical death metal band.
Yeah.
But the lyrics of what that guy is saying, it's heavy shit. You know, like I like a lot of it feels like he's like writing about like his addiction and like this darkness that he's dealing with because of that. And like it resonates with me so much that like I play that record all the time. It's just that's what's heavy to me now.
The lyrical thing.
Yeah,
The
the
line.
lyrics like that is like that's what makes me be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because everybody could just go on a guitar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's almost redundant at this point, and what separates it's what's being said over top of it.
True.
You know what I mean? And like it's just where's the emotion at? Where is this coming from? Or are you just writing stuff because you want to do this?
Yeah, true.
You know, I feel like the poetic side of it's very important, where that's what makes songs heavy for me.
Yeah, these days people won't, read the lyric. They don't give a shit about for example, what the artists are trying to say. But in my opinion, lyric is very important for me. Like, I just want to vibe with it. For example, I like Fit for Autopsy a ton. And
Yeah, they're a great band. I love those guys.
Yeah, man. The lyric part, it's going into you, hits you hard. It totally.
Yeah, honestly, like one of my favorite songs by Fit for an Autopsy, Hydra.
Yeah.
I watched a man die in the cold. He's in the street. We left him there.
Fall in the hell with me.
Yeah. Dude, it's so like even like their older stuff, like the Great Gift of the World, like jeez, that song's so great. The lyricism is perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that's the perfect example of like where it resonates with you and it feels like it's doing something.
Yeah, true.
And like that kind of goes to like I'm a victim of it in some songs, like the Murder Slash songs, but like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I'm having fun doing this, but what the fuck is the point? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm the best of the best, or I'm the most evil, or I'm wearing the crown, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, dude, we're in a niche deathcore community, and we're just staying afloat here,
True.
اهل ویدیو گیم هستی یا نه؟ Are you into video games or not?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I am an avid Apex Legends player.
Wow.
I play Apex Legends like it's my job. It's actually funny that you mentioned video games because I've actually voice acted in a video game called Crystalla.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like available on like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam.
So we have to buy it.
I think it's just download to play right now.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, at least I think it might have changed. I think it's like one of those things where it's like you could play it, but you could pay to buy more stuff to add to it. At least I think that's how it's going now. It's so hard to keep up with them because like 1 second it's like, yeah, it's just going to be on the computer. And then they're like, they released a commercial. It's like officially on Xbox, officially on PlayStation. I'm like, what? I actually,
you know, I love Epics very fucking much.
yeah, it's kind of like Dark Souls, but with cats. It's really cool. I believe that Will is in there, Dickie Allen, Joe Bad, a bunch of TikTok singers. But I was the first deathcore vocalist that got on the whole vocal thing with them, and I helped them like kind of expand into getting more people. I'm still in contact with them. I'm very, very honored that they let me do that, because I did stereotypical Dave vocals. I didn't like try to make it sound like a monster because like I'm this like big ogre thing. But I tried really, really hard to make it like whenever you hit this motherfucker, you're like, oh, I just hit Dave. You know?
I just hit Dave.
That's what I wanted really bad. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, like
Yeah. Yeah, so you are an Xbox guy or
PlayStation.
you know, so
what's that?
you are an Xbox guy or Sony guy?
Xbox.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, I've started on Xbox whenever it released, and I haven't strayed from the path. I started on PC. I used to play a lot of EverQuest. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
No.
It's kind of like World of Warcraft before it was World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Like, you know how World of Warcraft is now, like your first person.
Yeah, I know.
It was like that before World of Warcraft changed into that.
Yeah.
I was really big into that. Me and my stepdad shared a lot of time on that game. I remember I used to sneak on and play his character all the time and fuck his shit up. And he'd be so mad, like, where the fuck's my body at? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was a really big EverQuest guy back in the day. And, you know, like Halo was huge for me. Call of Duty Black Ops was very good until the most recent one.
All right.
I like shooter games. It's something that like I could drown out the static with, you know. But Apex Legends is probably the best game that I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Yeah, I'm not a shooting, you know, genre person, but I love Apex very fucking because it's strategical and it's very, you know, it's like a Doom to me.
Yeah.
It's like a Doom.
So like I do have like a mobile gaming thing. Like I play the Nintendo Switch. It's the lightest one. It's like where it's not like heavy. And my most recent buy is a nostalgic vibe of Final Fantasy.
Oh, nice.
That's a good turn-based game that I like. I really fell into the whole Final Fantasy vibe with my brother. That's something that me and him kind of like spent a lot of our childhood like playing together. So like that's like a good nostalgic game for me. I love Skyrim.
Nice.
I've played Skyrim so many times, so many different builds, so many different mistakes. You know.
Main karakteri توی Apex کدومان؟ Apex Legend.
My main hero, I usually rock Mirage. I really like him a lot. But I have 4 mains that I use, and in this order are my picking.
Okay.
Mirage, Valkyrie, Watson, or Loba.
We should play together for real.
Yeah, like my stats I have with those characters.
Yeah, I saw
absolutely
your stats. Say, bro, are you AI or something?
Yeah, like I'm like getting 20 plus kills a game. Like whenever I lock in, I lock in. It's just funny because like if people knew that they were getting their ass beat in a shooter game by a guy that's going blind, I think that some egos would get deflated pretty fucking hard.
5 تا از بهترین بازیایی که تو زندگیت بازی کردی و بگو.
Shit. Okay. 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna save number 1 for last because I got to kind of work through some to get them at least on the board.
Okay.
I definitely got to throw out EverQuest a bone. EverQuest 1 and 2 were great fucking games. I got to give it to Fable. Fable was a really good game. I really loved how like you could pick what path you're on. They're coming out with a new one too, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, like me and Mike were watching the games like come out while we were writing the other day, and like we're like, no fucking way! Like, I gotta throw God of War on there.
Okay.
I really like the story. Final Fantasy X and number 1 Apex Legends.
Nice. You should stream it because you do professionally killing people, basically.
Professionally
dude. Like I so if you want to know the honest truth here, I would stream, but it's so hard for me to read this small text because of my eye disease. So like it's hard for me to engage with people.
Yeah.
And because like it's like, oh, I can't, like I have a hard enough time focusing on shooting people, let alone multitasking and being like, yo, just knocked him. Big dubs in the chat, dude. You know what I mean? Like, because like whenever like I'm even live streaming on like Instagram or TikTok or something, I'm like trying to read, like, because that's how close I got to put it to my face. So I would love to. I think it'd be fun, but like I need like a communicator that's like talking to me, telling me what people are saying. So I can just focus on doing the game, or else I'm just going to make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
Have you played Titanfall before?
Honestly, no.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah, no, like that. I was late to the party on that. Like I never played Titanfall. Then Apex came out, and I know it's like inspired from that. Like they brought characters from that and everything. But I never fell into it. I should probably give it a spin. But I will be completely honest with you. I have a hard time finding time to play Apex. So like actually starting a new game at home is very hard for me. Like I won't play Final Fantasy at home just so I can save it for while I'm on tour. Just because I have more time while I'm on tour. Like, I know it's kind of weird to say that, you know what I mean? But I'm like sitting in places for hours.
Yeah.
It's not as glorious as everyone thinks, you know? I'm sitting inside a room for about like 4 or 5 hours waiting to go play and then get in the van or bus to go do something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's just where I'm at the airport and I have an 8-hour layover. I try to save the like Skyrims and Final Fantasies and like Mario Galaxies for that, you know, like whenever I'm just stuck and I need something to just like drown out the background noise. But whenever I'm home, you could ask my wife. Apex Legends, baby. It's to the point my wife knows what's going on now. That's how much I'm playing it. So if that doesn't tell you I play it a lot, then I don't know what will.
Dude, you have to play Titanfall 2 story mode. I think you love it.
I probably would, and I'm sure that it would connect a lot of dots within the internal monologue within the game. Because like whenever you like have different characters like paired up with each other, they have like conversations with each other whenever you like thank them or revive them or something, and they have their own things that they say to each other. Such a sweet little thing.
Dude.
So I'm sure that I would appreciate it a lot. It's just a matter of finding the time.
Yeah.
Because between trying to squeeze in things in my home life, for like I'm working on the new Signs record, or doing interviews, or trying to make content, like I'm so fried where like I just want to make dinner and kind of have my peace at home.
Yeah.
You know, it's a reality I never thought of with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like how much time it actually takes. It's like, oh, chase your dreams. You won't work a 9 to 5, but I'm working 24/7. You know, it's a reality I never expected with this. Especially being a singer, you hear all this like limelight stuff of like, yeah, they just show up and do it. I've never experienced that in my entire life. I'm showing up, I'm carrying shit, I'm fucking setting up lights, I'm on the phone with 7 different people at once. It's not, that's a lie.
That's a scam.
Yeah, it's a fucking scam, dude, and I got hooked.
So
Oh, dude.
let's play a game. It's called This or That. Deathcore version.
Okay.
A mirror or a spite.
Amir.
A mirror or brand of sacrifice.
Amir.
A mirror or fit for an autopsy.
Fit for an autopsy.
Yes.
Fit for an autopsy or Die Artist Murder.
Die Artist Murder.
Yes. The Artist Murder.
I have reasons.
Yeah,
Okay.
give us your reason.
Okay, so Die Artist Murder
Yeah.
is such a sick band.
Yeah.
From the nostalgic eras to the current timeline, they've never missed.
Yeah.
Never missed.
True.
I'm very excited to tour with both of those bands coming up here in the next month or so. I'm playing a few shows in Europe with one show with them. But like Die Artist Murder, never missed once. I could listen to every record and I'm like, fuck, this is sick. They always move the needle for deathcore in a positive way, in my opinion. Musically, that is. I think that every album is great. And Fit for an Autopsy, I have select albums that I think that are flawless start to finish. And Die Artist Murder, they never miss. It's always a constant hit.
Yeah.
Always. Even the sleeper tracks later in the record, like, so good.
Yeah. Die Artist Murder or Chelsea Green.
Fuck. I gotta give it to Chelsea Grin because I really love the Tom era of Chelsea Grin.
Yeah.
I feel like Eternal Nightmare was such a huge moment for the industry where
True.
I have to give it to those guys.
Yeah, one of the best album of all time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Chelsea Green or Despised Icon.
Despised Icon. I'm friends with those guys.
Yeah.
I've had many experiences of hanging out with Alex. That's one of those nostalgic bands where, like, if I'm feeling nostalgic, I go listen to Hills. I love that band. I feel like that they are a major contribution of deathcore and doing it right. I feel like that if you say deathcore, their name is involved, and they're one of the first 5. You got to think like they're like one of the first bands, in my opinion, that started truly blending elements of hardcore and death metal, and that's what deathcore is to me. And I absolutely love that band. They're all great. They're about to be celebrating, like, I think a 20-year anniversary of their album, a 25-year anniversary of the band. Like, that is a merit on their own, you know, being able to be in the game for 25 years and to constantly put out awesome music. Shadow Work is a great album.
Yeah.
That is a perfect example of lyricism. It might not be what is trending, you know what I mean? But God, that's a great record. Even the album art, the dude ripping off his jaw and putting it on as a crown,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
That
Yeah.
dude
Wow.
he's a beast, man. He did the
He worked with Die Hard. Am I right?
yeah, he did
Yeah.
Die Hard Murder, Die Hard is Murder artworks. He's, you know, man, he's a beast.
It's
Yeah,
crazy,
like,
man.
honestly, he's the artwork's great.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
band's great. I will always love that band. I will always take my hat off to those guys. They've shouted us out so many times in interviews. And I definitely give them that 1,000%. Like, I owe them a lot.
Despise Icon or Infant?
Fuck. Oh man, dude. All right, I love Infinite Annihilator. That's like one of my favorite bands that has taken deathcore to the most extreme. But I have to keep it to Despised Icon because they play live. If Infinite Annihilator played live, they'd get it. But they don't play live, so
I think
that's
it's
where-
unplayable.
Yeah, there's a will, there's a way, man.
Yeah, but
I've
for
seen so
100
many
BPM,
people.
I
I've seen
love
so
Infant,
many
man.
people
I
cover
love
that.
I want to see them live for real. I love
Dude,
their song.
I believe that if they played, that they'd be selling like 3,000 cap.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the first time that they're hitting to, you know, tours, something like this. It's gonna be, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, the first time that they like debut that band, it's going to change the world.
Yeah.
Despise Icon or Job for a Cowboy?
I mean, no. And Despised Icon still. Despised Icon still. Job for a Cowboy. I love them. Like, after Ruination, they kind of lost me. I really, really, really loved that album and everything before it. But it's just something. I'm not a big, like, don't get me wrong, I love death metal, you know what I mean? But whenever I have to think, like, I want to, like, kind of be in that groove. There's some songs for some of their records after that really didn't hook me as much as I wish. What is that? Shit, I forget what it's called. It's off their new record. It was really good. But it was one of those things where I just wish that they would have kind of did what Whitechapel did and kind of hit back to like some of their heavier vibes, you know?
Despise Icon or Oceano?
Fuck. Depths was a very important record to me growing up.
Yeah.
But I still got to keep it to Despised Icon. They're such a unique and special band to me. So I just got to keep it to them.
Despise Icon or Lorna Shore?
I gotta give it to Lorna Shore because they are raising the tides for all of us to sail on. That band, I've watched them from Tom era. I was there in the beginning, and I'm still there now. So I got to give it to those guys. They're coming in as great headlining bands. They take care of their team, the people they take out on tour. They are the best people, and they're a great, great band that they have the facts of moving the needle for the genre, and they deserve every merit that they can get.
Lorna Shore or Suicide Silence?
All right, what era are we talking about?
Modern Lorna Shore now with Ramos era, and Mitch Lacker era of Suicide Silence.
Okay, that's a hard one because Mitch was a very impactful. Like we've literally said it earlier in this interview. He is like one of the iconic faces of this genre as a whole. If he wouldn't have passed, I'm sure that Suicide Silence would be at the level of like a level past Bring Me the Horizon. And they'd probably be writing crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I still got to give it to Lorna though, because I think about now and present.
Lorna Shore or Whitechapel?
Whitechapel.
Wow. Quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's quick.
Whitechapel is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah.
I know almost every word to every album. I've got merch from the old era, Somatic Defilement to fucking current fucking Hymns in Dissonance. I have so much love for that band. I'm lucky enough that like I even have like Phil's phone number. I could like text him and be like, "What's up?" But I try not to punish him too hard. Did a feature for us. Like I know the rest of the guys in the band. Like they're very nice. They welcome me anytime I'm at their shows and like we hang out. I'm lucky enough I got to tour with them. Whitechapel is just a very special band to me. I feel like that even whenever they were experimenting with like the singing and stuff, it was a great band. I know it kind of lost a couple people along the way, but I was one of the people that was ride or die. I will go to any Whitechapel show that's anywhere near me if I know about it. I will be moshing. Like literally, I just saw them in Pittsburgh and a few months ago, and they were playing Hymns in Dissonance start to finish. And literally, like I forget what the song's called off the top of my head, but they played that song. I think it's like the Abysmal Gospel. I think that's what it's called. It just starts off with this like crazy shit. Yeah, it is the Abysmal Gospel. They played it. And literally, like, I felt like a kid again. And then you just see me spin kicking everybody in the fucking face. The entire, like, the pit went from like this to like fucking getting forced. Because like, just like me and my one buddy, we just start fucking going ballistic, dude. Like, and it's funny because like I'm moshing and I have a hypersensitivity to green because of my eye disease, and everything's like white and spooky, and that's just green. So I'm just like getting nuked. I'm like, oh, I can't see anything. It was terrible.
Okay. Whitechapel or Carnifex?
Whitechapel.
Whitechapel or Shadow of Legend?
Whitechapel.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Weekend
like
Fest.
we're gonna end up ending on Whitechapel, so you should have saved them for last.
So Whitechapel or Song of the Swarm?
Fuck. I gotta give it to Whitechapel. I love my band, but I love Whitechapel more.
So Whitechapel is the best deathcore band of all time.
For me,
in your opinion.
for me, it scratches every
Yeah.
itch I want. Like whenever I'm
Yeah.
feeling like emotional, I put on like Third Death. Like whenever I'm feeling angry, I could go to so many different albums throughout the timeline. New Era Corruption is like the best deathcore record that ever exists.
Yeah.
Murder Sermon, crazy. Breeding Violence, absolutely crazy. Like just that record's fucking peak deathcore. They don't make it like that anymore. No one does. That's the type of fucking revival we need. We don't need MySpace. We need blog era revival. Because the blog era where like there's stuff going up on like blogs and shit, that's whenever everything was sick. That's whenever people started caring about production and making things different.
Nice, man. Nice.
Nice. David, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
It's a real honor
Yeah,
for
it
me.
was. I have a very,
a-
having a fun time with you.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I try to have fun in these interviews and not try to be like, I'm Dave from Signs of the Swarm. What's up, guys?
What's up?
No.
Give me your best question.
Yeah. What do you have for me?
So-
No. Working well.
Whitechapel.
Yeah, see that? Like, I like seeing smiles, man. You know what I mean? And that's what makes these things truly makes them bearable. You know, like you do them so many times.
Yeah.
If it's just like, so, what's your favorite album? You know what I mean? You guys did it in a very special way where it felt fun, and I thank you for that.